It's been a while, so it's not on my quick launch, unfortunately. So let's go and do that now. Let's launch it. Okay, let's go. If this isn't to be our last stream of Saku's route from Yuri. Quick! Well, gotta remember to change the stream information. Or, you know, just take off Little Busters, because Saku, it used to have a title before they swapped the databases, and now Saku doesn't have an entry on Twitch, which is a shame. But it did before, and it's not on the banned list, so it's obviously fine, right? Wow, it's been nearly a month. They didn't remove it. I don't think they ever had it on the database, the new database. Of course, the only issue is I'm going to do a lot of talking today, and I might get a bit sore in the throat. So if that's the case, we'll see how long we can play for. Lunch break. I came over to the school cafeteria together with So. What a picture. What a way to start. Oh, so cute. And I only just noticed through the text box we can see some panties. Pantsu. Tsukishima, who is on a shift of her part-time job, comes over to wait on us.
Oh, Tsukishima-san, otsukare.
I finished my energy drink, so I need another drink. I'm quite warm. Back in a sec. I mean, let's face it. I'm definitely going to need to keep my throat hydrated. One oolong tea for me. I actually quite like cabbage. Although when my parents did it, they made cabbage with spring onions. Quite a nice combination that was. A chicken tatsuya set meal. Or a chicken tatsuta. Someone is love struck, aren't they? Having repeated the order, Tsukishima walks off to the kitchen. She was pretty flustered. I suppose she didn't think I'd eat her lunch here. She's flustered indeed, yes she is. At that point, Konami showed up.
Yo, Konami-chan.
Well, funny you should mention that, Konami. Why don't you just sit down here somewhere? Naturally, I know that Konami doesn't have a lunch with her today either. One of your friends? I see. I guess news hasn't spread that he and Yuri are dating. Oh boy, it's so difficult being handsome. Yeah, man. I have no recollection of ever doing that.
ユーマのファンっていう君かわいいね。
Yeah, she needs to put on more weight though, doesn't she?
そうですか？
So, please don't say it.
ああ、俺の目はごまかせないぜ。君この中で一番ご飯を食べるだろう。
Ah, he said it. Fucking hell, so. Dude, how can you be so rude to a girl?
いやだってよ、肉好きはまだまだだけど食欲ありそうなオーラがすごいだろう。
Oh god, so please stop. Considering the possibility that he's saying similarly rude stuff while I'm not around as well, I start to feel rather anxious. Let me apologize in his stead. Gomen. It's not like he wants to be nasty. It's just...
私のいいところを分かってくれるなんて。
What? あれ？
生徒会の超えた先輩ですよね。よかったらこっちで一緒にご飯食べてください。
Well, that's a turn up.
え？
ちょっとあんた。コナミちゃん、私運命の人見つけたかも。
Well, there you go. So, you found someone.
おめでとう。超えた先輩、私の友達のお相手、よろしくお願いします。
I wonder if he was just saying all this stuff just to keep girls away.
マジで？
Well, you wanted this, didn't you?
さあ行きましょう。すぐ行きましょう。私も。
引っ張るの。
Come on, this is what you wanted. And so was taken away to some other table.
それじゃ代わりに私がここへ座るね。
Yeah, definitely it did feel like that reaction was like, I don't want girls near me, okay? And it's just like, oh yeah, just tell them, be rude to them without being rude, if that's possible. Io, that's just now. You sure that's fine?
面白いからいいかなって。
That's our Konami. Despite the fact that they're friends of the same class, Konami doesn't deviate from her usual stance. Your brother is slightly worried about your future.
それって兄さんはユーリ先輩の手作りお弁当を食べないの？
You caught on to that?
だって葵さん以外で兄さんにお弁当を作る人に他に心当たりないし。どんなお弁当なの？
Konami peers at the lunchbox before me.
桜伝部で描いたハートとかあったりして。
I would not be surprised if that was the case. Yuri does seem to be a bit of a romantic after all. That's not really conceivable in her case. With Konami keenly observing, I opened the lid of the bento box. What?
これはレベルが高い。
A pleasant arrangement of colours unfolds. Red tomatoes and green peas. That is quite a lunch, isn't it? And as for the dishes, there are sautéed white fish, pickled radishes, the staple omelette, soy sauce boiled sweet potatoes, and more. All of them look delicious.
栄養のバランスを考えてくれてるね。盛り付け方も上手。
Just as we expect from our what's the title again? What's that group called? It's been too long, man. I can't remember what it is. It's not the Public Morals, the PMC, Public Morals Committee. That's it. That's the one. Daro? Seems she put some serious effort into it.
さすがユーリ先輩、圧倒的な女。あんなに素敵な人、なかなかいないと思うよ。
Oh, don't I know it? I was with her from the very beginning. Yuri for life. I'm well aware of that. I nod in response to Konami's assessment. At that point, Tsukushima, carrying the ordered items, arrives at our table.
あれ、コエタ君は？コナミさんもいらっしゃい。ご注文は？
Don't worry, Konami will have it.
私はコエタ先輩のいる向こうの席に行くので平気です。兄さんはよろしくお願いしますね。
But she's on the clock, right?
じゃあ私はこれで。
God damn, Yuri, you're so cute. Damn it, Yuma. Yuma, you're such a lucky guy, damn it. Konami walks over to the table where So is held hostage. I guess So will be released in a bit. Probably.
チキンタツタ定食向こうの席に持って行った方がいいかな。
Yeah. If he doesn't come back, I'll bring it. Just leave it here for now.
うん。冷めないうちに持って行ってあげてね。それと、はい、ウーロン茶。
ありがとう。
お弁当、お口に合わなかったらごめんね。
That lunch is perfect. Far from it. Everything looks so delicious that I don't even know what to start with.
そうなんだ。
Hearing my words of praise, she smiles sheepishly.
ああ、ごめんなさい。お仕事に戻らないと。
Right. For holding you up.
ううん。あ、それと、またお弁当作ってきてもいいかな。
Oh my god, she's perfect. See, it wouldn't sit well with me if you do this much for me. You also have your work here, so that'd be tough on you, right?
浅場くんが迷惑でないのなら毎日でも作りたいです。わがまま言ってごめんなさい。
Oh, I forgot how adorable she was. It's been too long. I really shouldn't have put this game off for as long as I have. Tsukishima. Seeing her bright red face, her attractiveness makes my heart skip a beat. While I see Tsukishima off as she returns to work, I carry a slice of omelette into my mouth. Ooh, mate. I begin to greedily devour the lunch. I know, the Miko maid outfit is such a great touch as well. It fits her perfectly.
ユーリ先輩、少しいいですか？あ、はい。ご注文でしょうか？
Oh, actually, I think that we might be doing a Yuri perspective.
いえ、ご注文ではなく、おせっかいを一つ。お？
Who?
ユーリちゃん、お疲れ様。また明日ね。
I guess not.
また明日です。みんな気をつけて帰ってね。
Tsukishima lives in the dorm, but we other folks have houses to return to. As of that, our time together ends here.
兄さん、行こ。
Coming. Me and Konami have already set off, but I still remain, and happen to gaze at Tsukishima for no specific reason. I actually want to be with her a little longer, but I guess I just have to swallow it down. See you tomorrow. She nods feebly. Since the end of lunch break, she's been looking rather spiritless to me. I thought she was gonna say, "Don't get close to my Oni-chan." Nah, we're not on. I'm sure on Konami's route that might happen, but other than that, nah, I don't think so. I'm sure she was just giving her some extra support, you know? Maybe something occurred that made her feel down. I suppose I'll give her a call once I get home. With me and Konami walking the front while chatting happily, I straggle by myself, immersed in my thoughts. Isn't it in fact not enough to just call her? With only that, our relationship is never going to develop further. Both of us feel reluctant to put out the other, and thus we end up averting our eyes from what's really important. Gomen, go on home without me.
どうしたの、ゆうくん？忘れ物？
Well, something like that.
いってらっしゃい、兄さん。ゆうくん、気をつけてね。
Seen off by the two of them, I retrace my steps. That was quite abrupt. I was thinking it'd be good if I managed to her before she'd be back at the dorms, but I found her still standing at the same spot where we parted. Her eyes widen in surprise as she sees me. She didn't want to go either. Adorable. Tsukishima, if you don't want me to go yet, just say so. Aww. I grasp her shoulders as I say so. Tears well up in her eyes. However, she also undauntedly stares back at me. Nah. That right there, that is what she was telling her about. Just by the way, Nissan doesn't actually like that, so try and avoid putting that in the future, right? Her unforeseen counterattack renders me speechless. The lunch she made for me. There was just one type in there, of food in there, which I don't like. Tomatoes. Who told you that? I've actually grown to like tomatoes. Whenever I'd have a steak or something, I'd leave the tomato all the time, but nowadays I have it with the steak. It just helps break the steak down, and you know, it's quite nice. I kind of regret leaving the tomato all this time. Damn, come to think of it, Konami saw the contents of the lunch earlier. You gotta work at these. Tsukishima. I love Yuri, she's such a wholesome root. That is sure to take a lot of time. We just started dating, so from now on, slowly, little by little, with that kind of approach, I feel like we'll never manage to bridge the distance between us. In light of that, to make a step towards her from my end, I have to tell her my honest thoughts. Okay, Yuri, blood type is going a bit far this early on. Maybe so, but if you're that certain that someone's the one for you, I mean, you know, that's naturally something you'll want to know eventually. I'll tell you what I was thinking before we parted. In truth, I didn't want to go home yet. I wanted to talk with you more. But this is good. They're dialoguing. They're making sure they actually progress this relationship. They both clearly want it to work. As she says so, she grasps my hand. My Yuri, you're so bold today. Oh, she's so adorable. I felt the same way when I saw you were still here. Just like we did now, each of us continues to learn new things about the other. Looks like Mio is still struggling. I don't think she's completely over Yuma yet. Oh yeah, that was only a few days ago. It felt like it had been longer than that. It felt like it had been at least a week. Tell that to the tears you shed that day you were rejected. Sometimes you don't notice things until it's too late.
そうだけど
I mean, it's kind of hard for someone who has a fear of men, though, isn't it? You know.
ミオはユウちゃんを奪ってやるぐらいの気概はないの？
My goodness. What are you telling her?
そんなの無理だよ。だって二人とも大好きなんだもん。そっか。じゃあ今夜は二人でカラオケに行っちゃう？大きな声を出せば悩みなんてバーッとなくなっちゃうよ。
Honestly, we've seen more of her sister now than we did at the beginning. This is the most we've interacted with her sister.
それもいいかも。
I imagine we'd interact with her a hell of a lot more on Mia's route. Aww. See, Tina, love is cruel like that. Some people are gonna get their hearts broken. That's just how it is.
ティーナ、帰らねえのか？
これでよかったのかな？
Tina, this isn't a harem. He can't have everyone. He has to make choices.
何がだ？あいつに恋愛させるというお前の望みが叶ったんだ。素直に喜べばいいだろう。
Exactly. Listen to your stuffed animal.
でも恋はいいものだって、恋をすれば幸せになれるって。
It's a little thing called give and take. One person's happiness is going to be someone's unhappiness, unfortunately, especially when it comes to love. That's just the way things are.
だからその通りになったんだろうが。
恋が叶ったのにどうしてみんなが幸せになれないの？恋って素敵なものじゃなかったの？
知るか。そんなもんはてめえの目で確かめろ。
True, if she's a love fairy, she's a pretty poor one. She doesn't even realize that much. Sorry for the wait. I take out my bicycle from the storeroom and greet Konami and Mio, who have been waiting. They've not been walking. Why? Well, Mio has.
あれ？今日は自転車？
Well, I'll merely push it. Due to the multitude of hill roads, there is hardly any opportunity to actually use a bicycle. The school itself may be on high ground, but the paths are full of hills, so it's not as comfortable as it may appear.
乗らないのに自転車を持っていくの？
I wonder if he's gonna take Yuri on a date. Well, thought it'd be nice for a change of pace. I dodged Mio's question with that vague answer.
兄さん、カゴにカバンを入れてもいい？
Sure. You can also put your bag in there too if you want, Mio.
いいの？じゃあお願いするね。
Still such an upstanding young man, isn't he?
手ぶらだととても楽ちんですね、ミオさん。うん、そうだね。
Accompanied by these two girls who have started the day in a cheerful mood, I make my way to school while pushing along my bicycle.
はーい、生徒会のみんなも風紀委員のみんなも注目。
Our first An senpai of the stream. After school, while each of us had been immersed in our respect, senpai suddenly demanded everyone's attention.
どうかしたんすか？
私たちまで？ごめんね。どうしても確認しておきたいことがあるの。
I wonder what it could be.
なんだろうね。
Way ahead of you, Mio. Dunno. I have no idea. After clearing her throat once, Senpai continues her speech with a solemn expression.
古本。なんでもここ最近、この生徒会室を使っている者の中に、恋愛をしている不届き者がいるらしいの。
Oh, yeah, that's right. Love is banned in the student council, isn't it? Ooh. I can't believe we all forgot. We all forgot. I noticed Tsukishima catch her breath in response to Senpai's declaration. Oh yeah, there was that thing. I furtively steal a glance at the "Love is banned" notice. With love as the root cause, both the Student Council and the PMC ended up with manpower shortage. The regulation that forbids love was installed in order to prevent another case of that.
みんなもわかってると思うけど、生徒会内での恋愛は禁止。もちろん、風紀委員会もそうよね、ユーリ。
Honestly, I think Jinpo Senpai's just jealous. She wants to break it up.
はい。
Tsukushima anxiously looks at me. Considering that she herself showed a particularly strong adverse attitude towards romance, it makes telling the truth all the more difficult.
ま、聞いたところで素直に名乗り出るとも思えないし。とりあえず、みんな目を閉じてもらっていいかな。
What is Jinpo Senpai up to?
目をですか？そう。絶対に途中で目を開けちゃダメだからね。
For now, I just do as she wants.
怒らないから、現在進行形で恋をしてますっていう人は、素直に手を挙げてみて。
I see. It's the anonymity. She's not going to call them out. She wants them to admit it themselves to her, personally, I imagine. Gotta say, that sure is some classical method. It's fairly obvious that everyone will check out who's with the half-open eyes. There's no way there could be someone naive enough to fall for it. We all know someone that naive. With that conviction manifesting in my mind, I slowly open my eyes on the quiet. Of course she would do it. She's too innocent to not. Oh, Yuri. Tsukushima was gingerly raising her hand. On top of that, everyone is gazing at her with their eyes open. Oh, Yuri. Well, I'm in the same boat as them, so I'm not really one to judge. But these guys are pretty cruel. Yeah, you can't say shit, Yuma.
これは偉いこっちゃ。
She is too good a girl, isn't she?
偉いことっすな。
That chibi art, yeah, Yuri, so cute.
まだ手を下げちゃダメ。そのまま、そのまま。
Ah, come on, Jinpo, don't be cruel. Oh, they're all being mean. Stop bullying Yuri. Hashtag stop bullying Yuri. Even in this kind of situation, she's raising her hand in a straight, exemplary manner. I guess you could say that she's really too diligent and honest for her own good, but seeing that is rather smile-provoking in its own right.
会長は知ってたんですか？このこと。
Of course she did. How could she not?
でも相手は知らないかな。
No, you're not, Jinpo Senpai. Stop it. As she says so, she throws a quick glance at me. Yeah, sure you are. To begin with, she is supposedly the one who told Konami about it. And there we have Tsukushima, who is still unable to grasp the situation.
私には全く見当がつきません。
They're bullying her at this point.
私も。
Or they're trying to back her up, I can't tell. You two don't have to play along on top of things. Tsukushima, you can open your eyes, you know.
でも、まだ手を挙げてる人がいるんじゃ。
Oh my god, Yuri! Oh, she is. Oh, honestly, I would love a girlfriend like her. She's just so wholesome. It's okay, just open your eyes. Come on. Tsukushima's eyes blink in surprise as she surveys her surroundings. And we, on the other hand, we're all gazing at Tsukushima.
私を騙したんですか？
What do you think, Yuri? What do you think? Come on.
ごめんね。いつまでも話してくれないのが水臭くて、つい。
So this happens when her patience snaps. Pretty nasty. However, it's true that we basically kept it a secret from everyone, so Tsukishima too doesn't have the right to complain here.
それでユーリ、彼氏ができたんだよね。一体どこの誰なのかな？
God damn it. Her eyes ask me what she should do as she looks at me, although it doesn't seem like she wants to fool them. It'd be rather pathetic as a guy to push this all onto her. I'm dating Tsukishima. Sorry for keeping it from you until now.
浅葉くん。正直でよろしい。ま、私は花やんから聞いて知っていたんだけど。
Yeah. Figures it was Hanako who leaked the info. Of course it was Hanako. God damn, why would she? Why would she not? We all know how Hanako feels about her sister. She's a bit jealous, but you know.
でも決まり事を破ったことには変わりないよね。まさか風紀委員がしらばっくれたりしないでしょ？
Here we go. This was partially your idea as well, Yuri. You can't really deny that you've broken your own rule. If there's any punishment, I'll take it. So let her off the hook.
そんな告白したのは私ですから、罰を受けるなら私が。
Yeah, I will.
私が。
まあこのバカップルは言ってますけど、どうするんすか会長。
Well, she's got two options here. Make them stop, or kick them out. As far as I'm aware, those are her only two options.
ねえねえ、コナタンはどう思う？
I'll take everyone's opinion first. Okay, that's very democratic of you. Senpai gives Konami a signal with her eye as she asks her.
そうですね。こんなものはこうしてしまえばいいかと。
Don't worry, Martin. You didn't miss Horse Girls. Horse Girls is postponed till tomorrow. I forgot to do an overlay for the new horse that I got, so I don't really want to do a run like that right now. You can see it tomorrow, probably earlier than today, but you know. She casually peels off the "Love is Banned" notice and crumples it into a ball.
コナミさん？
Nice. Ah, there you go. There was a third option. Just screw the rule.
あらあら、これは大変なことになっちゃったわね。みおちゃん、ここになんて書いてあったんだっけ？
Jinpo senpai, you, Jinpo senpai, you.
一日一善ですか？
Damn, they're all such good friends, aren't they?
そう、一日一善。いいことした後って気持ちがいいよね。
Oh man, I could only imagine what this would happen if you dated Jinpo instead. She'd just take it down. Oh yeah, there wasn't a rule like that. No, none at all. What's with this third-rate play? Their conduct makes Tsukishima and me spontaneously exchange glances. Arigato, senpai. And everyone too.
ありがとうございます。何のお礼かわからないけど、どういたしまして？あ、でも二人とも恋人ができたからって、勉強でも風紀委員の仕事でもサボったりしないようにね。
Just put up with it for another year or so and then you're free to do what you want.
そうそう。俺たちは生徒みんなの代表としてここに集まってるわけだしな。
わかっています。節度は守っていきますので、心配しないでください。
Exactly. We're all sorted.
信じてるからね。
And with that, we became an officially recognized couple in the student council. With our work activities over, the time for my bicycle to shine has finally arrived.
一緒に帰る？
How far away is the dorm from the school? I don't think it'd be very far away. Makes you feel a bit lonely to always part at the school gate, right? Nah? I brought my bicycle, so how about you come along?
二人乗りなんてダメだよ。
What's one little rule break? Come on. Of course we won't do that. I never thought she'd agree to something that's technically against the law in the first place. You'll sit on the rack and I'll push it. That way there's no problem. Ne?
そのためにわざわざ自転車を？
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You went to my place just so we can go to school together. It's the least I can do in return.
でも私、浅場くんと一緒に歩きたい。
Oh, it looks like she feels slightly bad about it, but I'm really happy that she clearly states that she wants what she wants. Soccer. Then let's do that. We stroll on an evening promenade. At this time of day, there aren't that many other people around anymore.
浅場くんはどうしてトマトが嫌いなの？
Nothing special, actually. You curious?
うん、そういう話をもっと聞きたいな。
Yeah, she's a perfect waifu. Hi, but why are you so far away from me?
だってうちの両親はいつもそうだったよ。
You're not with your parents anymore. Get over here. You mean how it was common practice in the old days for a woman to physically express her unconditional support from the back by walking behind her husband?
お母さんはそういう考えなのかな。いつもすごくお父さんに尽くしてて。
Well, we don't need to worry about archaic rules like that. That's an old-fashioned mindset that's encountered rarely nowadays. I suppose that had some influence on Tsukishima too. That's why she's such an upstanding girl. She's practicing social distancing. Yeah, let's go with that. Be that as it may, it's more comfortable to talk when you're next to me, don't you think?
浅場くんがいいならそうしようかな。
Whether her parents would approve of such practice? We'll see. Of course it is. Let's walk side by side.
うん、それじゃ。
Slightly embarrassed, Tsukishima lines up next to me. So, tomatoes, was it?
あ、うん。苦手なのって食感？味？
Nah, I just overate them.
食べ過ぎ？
He's a very healthy young man, isn't he? Let's forget that and gaze at the beautiful lake. It makes for quite a picture with the setting sun in the background.
ねえ、食べ過ぎって？
So it appears she's more interested in my little tomato history than in the beauty of the lake. But that's just how she is. It seems I can't escape this. When I was a kid, I didn't hate them. Konami used to dislike that unique grassy taste they have to them though. But now it's more like she actually enjoys eating tomatoes.
じゃあなんで嫌いになったの？
Because he ate all the ones she left, right? As I just said, I overate. In addition to Konami, there were also many other kids in elementary school that didn't eat tomatoes.
もしかして。
He ate all the discarded tomatoes. Saying they'd want me to eat them in their steads, they shoved their tomatoes onto me whenever they were part of the school cafeteria menu, and one day, that seriously upset my stomach. And since that day, well... Thinking back, in fact, it likely might have been something else that upset the stomach.
それで嫌いになっちゃったんだ。
I can eat ketchup just fine, though. Pretty silly, right? Ah, just like you, Torath.
ちょっとね。でも、浅場くんらしい。
I mean, there's definitely the whole fact that tomato sauce has other ingredients, not just tomato, which probably makes it taste different, doesn't it? So... It's bliss for me if you enjoyed this little story.
うん。浅場くんのことを聞けて、すごく嬉しいよ。
As she says so, I realized that the color of embarrassment had already faded from her face at some point.
他に、浅場くんのことで何かないの？
Just 2 seconds, guys. I know it doesn't affect the VOD afterwards, but I'm going to get rid of Move Musume, just in case anyone believes that I've actually played it. There we go. All set. Check back up. There we go. Like what, for example?
小さい頃の夢とか、あとどんな子供だったのかも聞きたい。
Aw, she really does want to learn everything. I didn't really spend an adventurous childhood that's worth telling. Apart from when you died. That was something that happened.
それでも聞かせてほしいな。ダメ？
She asks in a sugary sweet voice, and on top of that gazes at me with upturned eyes. I could never say no to a face and voice like that. Being begged in that manner, I can't possibly refuse. I just can't say no to you. Dashed over by the wind blowing from the sea, she continues to ask me all sorts of things about my childhood days, which I candidly answer. It's slightly embarrassing, but even so, it's fun in its own right. Did I say something funny?
やっぱり浅場くんらしいなと思って。子供の頃は素直で可愛かったんだろうね。
I most certainly was very docile. That's probably why I got bullied. Is that implying I grew up to be an oddball?
そうは言ってないでしょ。でも浅場くんってたまに子供っぽくて可愛いと思うよ。
Aww. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Like Ricky. Let's not forget Ricky in Little Busters. He hates being called cute. He doesn't take it as a compliment at all.
もちろん。
The cheerful Tsukushima suddenly directs her eyes to the lake.
湖、本当に綺麗だね。
At least she did look. At least she did look. True. I halt my steps and gaze at the lake together with her. Rather than walk apart from each other, it's nice how you can see the face of the other person when you're next to each other, don't you think? As I say so, I gently take her hand. Then I grasp it tightly, closing the lock. He's going in for the hand touch, all the way!
でも、手まで握っちゃったら恥ずかしくて顔が見られないよ。
Oh. I squee every time I do Yuri's route. I really do. I really adore her. I really do. A reaction like that makes me want to take a peek at your face.
意地悪しないでください。
With bright red ears, Tsukushima turns away from me. But that reaction stirs my desire to tease her a bit.
ほら、湖、本当に綺麗ですよ。
In my eyes, you're even more beautiful.
手をつなぎながらそんなこと。
Oh my god, this is too much. Really, she's just too adorable. Is she just? Oh my gosh.
ユーマさん、楽しそうですね。
Does it show? Does it show? Not that you can see it. Does it show? And you, on the other hand, seem rather down. What's the deal?
見ての通り、いろいろと悩んでます。
In your pajamas? Sure, we'll go with that. It may be because of her pajamas, but it doesn't look as serious as she makes it out to be, actually.
ユーマさんは恋をしてよかったですか？
Quite a question all of a sudden. Yuma, she is a love fairy.
恋は私が想像してたものと違いました。だからユーマさんはどうなのかなって。
I mean, it is pretty cute that Tina is just worrying about the people who are left behind when love gets fulfilled. There's no point in asking that. There is an absolute difference between looking at it from an observer's perspective and experiencing it yourself. So what do you want to hear from someone else who can truly be an answer to what you want to know? That's how it was for me. Everything I heard during all the counseling I did was basically not applicable to Tsukishima and me. On the other hand, there are also lots of instances that make you go, oh, so this is what it's like, it's what it's all about. And to an understanding of something you couldn't quite grasp before.
そうですか。私が恋をしてみればいいんですね。
Well, yeah, exactly. I guess. Though whether that'll be possible for her, considering that she isn't even human, is a question that remains unanswered.
恋って難しいです。
It most certainly is. As she says so, Tina's about to make herself comfortable in my bed. By the way, I won't sleep together with you from today on anymore. Got it?
そんなひどいです。見てください。ストレスで体に斑点が。
No, you didn't. Those are part of your cow pajamas design.
納得いきません。説明を求めます。
I have a girlfriend now. Is there any other reason?
では、私は用済みなんですね。とうとう捨てられるんですね。
Oh my gosh, she is genuinely upset by this revelation. Oh. I have no such intention, and besides, Aoi-san is going to sleep together with you. So is there a problem?
そうでした。私には葵さんしかいません。
She sure is fast to shift gears, as always. I mean, I'd like to sleep with Aoi-san. Not gonna lie.
葵さんは胸がふわふわしてないのが残念です。けど、コナミさんはふわふわでした。
Aw. You apologize to Aoi-san right now, Tina. I've had it with your shit. Make sure you never ever mention that in front of Aoi-san.
私は空気が読める子ですよ。
Sometimes I wonder. I can't bring myself to believe that even in the slightest.
寂しくなったらいつでも呼んでくださいね。
Hi.
寂しくなくても呼んでください。
Man, what a spoiled girl. She truly is, isn't she?
なになにこれマジで
Oh god, has Hanako spread the news?
月島さんって全然そういう気配なかったのね。
Whoa.
朝から何の騒ぎかと思えば。
God damn you, Hanako! On the bulletin board next to the classroom, a sheet of paper was hung up reminding me of the whole wanted poster ordeal.
鉄の風紀委員長に男の影だって、これ新聞部の記事かな。
Fuck's sake, Hanako, why'd you have to do this? Dunno, but I can tell for sure that Hanako didn't write this. It's crudely made and doesn't have the student council approval stamp. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I am so sorry, Hanako! She was always so supportive of Yuri's relationship. How could I have been so blind? How could I have jumped to conclusions like that? Oh man, I feel awful. Chat, make me feel better. Even Konami's and my wanted posters were at least well formatted and generally nicely made.
じゃあ、誰が作ったんだろうね、これ。
Who indeed? This is quite the mystery, isn't it? Unless it's someone from the newspaper club who just had a crush on Yuma. I suppose it's pointless to tell her not to let it get to her. I guess someone saw us together. I hope this won't lead to sort of harm at the very least.
月島さん、放課後に残ってもらった理由はわかるよね。はい。今朝張り出されていた例の記事の件。犯人はまだ分かっていないけれど、月島さんにとってもああいった内容を書かれるのは不本意だと思うの。
Absolutely.
それで、念のために 確認を取らせてもらってもいい？確認ですか？
We didn't even actually see what the article said, did we?
別に先生は月島さんが誰とお付き合いしても構わないの。そこは誤解しないでね。はい。女の子は恋愛するのって大事だと思うし、あの記事の内容が本当でも先生はいいって思うの。ただ
I guess it's the manner of the article, probably what it claims.
分かっています。ああいった記事を書かれるのは私自身に隙があったからで。
Nah, this is the result of someone holding a grudge. Some horrible bitter person.
二度とあのような噂が立たないよう気持ちを引き締めていこうと思います。そうじゃなくてね、噂の相手ってうちのユーマくん、浅場くんじゃないよね。
Even she struggles to be formal at school, doesn't she?
そうなの？本当に浅場くん？
I wasn't ready to give him up yet. Couldn't I have him for another year?
すみません。
That is the truth.
急に謝ってどうしたの？いずれご挨拶に伺おうとは思っていたのですが、その通りです。私、ユーマさんとお付き合いをさせてもらっています。
Well, I'm glad she can be so forward about it now. She used to be so apprehensive. I'm so proud of you, Yuri. You've come a long way.
もちろん節度をわきまえた関係です。風紀委員として恥ずかしくないようこれからも気をつけていくつもりですので。
Oh, it is? Oh, no!
私ではユーマさんのお相手として不
Oh,
足でしょうか？
no. No, 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 no. No!
そんなことけどそっか、月島さんがユーマくんと。
Aw. I love how she said, I wanted to tell you of my own accord. I wanted to come and publicly, like, I wanted to privately tell you.
先生
You couldn't ask for a better person to be Yuma's future wife, could you? I mean, come on, she's upstanding. She's very, she's very aware of herself. You know.
ユーマくんが私の知らない間に大人になったんだなって思ったら。
Oh, Aoi. If there was an Aoi route, I would have done that too, definitely.
自業自得ね。同情の余地すらないわ。
You're head of the newspaper club. Surely you should have noticed something was wrong and someone was doing something mean. Hanako dropped by the student council room to bring some PR-related photos which she took. At that time, we asked her about this morning's case and shortly received the jeering reply.
言っておくけど、あの記事に私や新聞部は無関係よ。どうせ浅バカは私がやったと思ってるんだろうけど。
You at least had the respect to go to the student council and get it approved first. So yeah, I could believe that it's not you.
いや、ユーマは最初から月島姉さんを疑ってはなかったよな。
そうなの？
Exactly. Now I don't feel so bad assuming it was her who wrote it now. She's given me a little bit of ammunition back. You're quite the noisy girl, but you never fail to go through the proper channels, right? And to begin with, the quality of your articles is clearly higher.
へえ、浅バカの割には分かってるじゃない。だいたいこっちだって迷惑してるのよ。真っ先に新聞部が疑われて、私まで先生らに呼び出し食らったし。
I'm sure.
ああ、そういえばユーマくん、ユーリはどうしたの？
It seems our homeroom teacher is questioning her about it.
浅場先生に。 ニ先輩に対して何らかの支援を抱いている人物の犯行でしょうか。
It could be from a personal grudge towards Asuba as well.
まあ風紀委員っていうのはただでさえ生徒からの反感を買う仕事だしね。接し方にもよるんじゃないですか。ミオちゃんなんて逆に愛されてると思いますし。
Oh, I'm sure Mio is loved by everyone. The thing is, students don't really view Mio as a PMC member in the first place.
ちゃんと取り締まってるのにな。
Aw, it's fine, Mio. You know what you are, and you do the job well, so you can't really be sad. Anyhow, if it seems like the culprit wants to stir even more trouble, we need to think of a counterplan. True.
おいユーマ、とうとう月島と付き合い始めたようだな。
Who hasn't at this point? So even you know about it, huh?
しかし一ノ瀬で妥協するかと思えば月島とはいい女を落としたじゃないか。
Compromise on her? No, of course not. Mio has her charms.
月島だと私が落とされたみたいじゃないですか。屈辱的なので名前で呼んでください。
Oh, so Yuma can't, but anyone else can. I see how it is, Hanako. I see how it is. No one's talking about you, Hanako. Relax.
花子って言うな。
It's like, make up your mind, girl. Anyways, the question I'm asking myself right now is why Hanako has also come to the infirmary. I had some free time on my hands today, thus I came to help out around here, but it's seriously uncomfortable with the both of them constantly taking digs at me.
で、月島妹とはやったのか？
No, not yet. Man, don't be so vulgar. To begin with, Tsukishima is so innocent that simply holding hands is almost unbearably embarrassing to her.
そういう女は怪我してなんぼだろう。
Yeah, maybe, but you don't say that. We don't need to say that. Oi!
キスで満足なお年頃か。
I can only imagine the amount of men that Naoe Sensei's had. Well,
ぷぷー、その反応まだなんでしょ。
leave me alone. I don't see why I have to tell others about our love life. That's not just on my hands in the first place. Plus, nothing good will come of it if you rush this kind of thing unnaturally.
ものは言いようだな。ある意味、お前らしいといえばらしいが。
Absolutely, absolutely.
っていうかキスなんて無理無理。ユーリは他人の箸とかスプーンも絶対に使えない子だしね。
Well, that's I wouldn't have expected any more from Yuri, to be fair. Is that so? That's news to me. She's kind of like Kuragaya. I mean, even her disposition is kind of like Kuragaya.
手をつないでるって話にはイラッときたけど、進展はそこまでね。結婚するまでキスはお預けなんて本気で考えてそうなやつだし。
Again, I can't refute that. She could very well be thinking that. Ha. Knowing her, that's easily conceivable.
うっぷっぷ、私が邪魔するまでもなく前途多難ね。
Yeah, why do you have to do that anyway, Hanako? It appears Hanako doesn't feel like readily giving her sister her blessing.
ん？はい、どうぞ。
She might have got the Kamari-chan purity. Maybe. I mean, Kud's quite pure as well, isn't she?
失礼します。
噂をすればか。
噂ですか？
Don't pay any attention to her.
ちょうどあんたの話をしてたのよ。浅場はキスすらさせない女となんて付き合いたくないってさ。
Hanako, please! No hornet nest stirring, please. Don't take her seriously. I didn't see anything remotely close to that. More importantly, do you feel bad or something?
コナミさんに浅場くんは保健室に行ってるって聞いて。
Yeah, exactly, Tolrath. Hanako, please!
何？彼氏に会いに来たってわけ？
Oh, she admitted it. There you go. She's getting better. Embarrassed, she nods with flushed cheeks. It just pisses Hanako off.
今日はあの張り紙のこともあってあまり浅場くんと話ができなかったし。
Oh, honestly, Yuri, you're perfect. I would marry you in a heartbeat. Tsukushima.
ああ、なんだったら私らは1時間くらい席を外しておいた方がいいか？イニングなら引き出しに入ってるから勝手に使っていいぞ。
Please, Sensei. Please. Enough. Let's talk in the hallway.
あ、
It doesn't seem like we'd be able to hold a proper conversation in here. Indeed. Quite a day it was today.
ごめんなさい。浅場くんにも迷惑をかけちゃったよね。
Perish the thought. Don't you think that for another second. Trouble?
朝のあの記事、風紀委員長として情けないなって。
Man. There's no regulation that says that the PMC chairman must not fall in love, right? Nah. What's more important is that I'm happy that we saw each other before going home.
うん、私もあんな記事を書かれたばかりなのにいけないよね。
Yuri, you're both hopeless, both you and Yuma. Don't you feel one-sided? Don't mind it. It wouldn't be good to go overboard either, of course. But you're played right into the culprit's hands if you let it influence you.
そうなのかな。
Mm-hmm. Well, obviously it'd be rather embarrassing if you constantly flaunted about how much you love me in school, though.
そんなことするわけがありません。
Oh, I know. I was just kidding.
でも浅場くんのことは好きです。
Oh, she's gonna kill me with cuteness. She really is. I can't help it. She's freaking adorable. Hearing her say that while she directly gazes at me causes my heart to skip not only one beat but two. You'd have to have a heart of steel to not do that. I suppose it wouldn't be very manly to only let the girl say it. Suki desu.
はい。
We gazed at each other, and at the same time, smiles surfaced on our face.
Yumaくん、朝だよ。
Oh, she's still giving us the morning kiss, even though she said she'd stop when you started going out. So sleepy. However, the soft sensation I've sensed on my forehead compels me to wake up. Ohayo, Aoi-san.
おはよう。まだ眠そうだけど起きられる？
I mean, looking at that, Aoi-san is not poorly endowed. She's at least a C. But just a little more. Or is it, demo, just a little more.
おはようのキスをしてほしい？
Oh, yeah, not that. God damn it! Aoi-san, stop being adorable as well. Aoi-san, peremptorily. I think that's a typo. Aoi-san preemptively presses her lips all over my face.
してほしいならもっとしてあげる。
Because she's trying so hard to be a good mother. Strange. What gives? I get the feeling Aoi-san is in a really great mood this morning.
そうそう、ユーマくんって月島さんと付き合っているんだってね。
Ah,
もう隠さずに話してくれればいいのに。月島さんから聞かされてびっくりしちゃったんだから。
fair enough. Now that she mentions it, I really hadn't informed her of that. I straightened myself and turned directly to face Aoi-san. Gomen that it took me so long to tell you. Suka and Shima and I started dating some time ago.
いいんだよ。男の子だもん。お母さんにそういう報告するのって恥ずかしいもんね。お母さん応援するから頑張ってね。もしお付き合いする上でわからないことがあったら何でも相談して。
Honestly, Aoi-san, she's such a caring mother. I mean, my mum was kind of like this as well, a little bit. I mean, I couldn't know about dating, how she'd be when I was dating someone. But she said she'd accept me, whatever I chose. Whichever sexuality I chose. Arigato.
でも彼女さんができちゃったからもうおはようのキスも終わりだよね。ちょっと寂しいけど。
I can't help but think that is why she was doing it so much, because she knew it'd be the last time. Come to think of it, we did exchange a promise that entailed that a while back.
でも朝のギューはしてもいい？
Honestly, she's such a caring mother. Well, if it's only that, Mana.
やったユウマくんギュー。
Displaying a smile in full bloom, Aoi-san happily latched onto me. She's such a cute mother as well. I mean, apparently she's only like 5 years older or something like that. Because his dad liked him young. Liked his student. With classes over, it was now after school. I was walking about within the school in search of Tsukushima.
Asaba-kun?
Yeah, boy! Oh, I love it. I love the swimsuit. So here you've been. When I dropped by the pool in accordance to the information I got from a classmate, I find her just having climbed out of the water. Good timing. Assisting rehab again today?
気分転換に一人で水中ウォーキングをしてたの。それより浅場くん、なんで水着姿なの？
Could there be any other reason? Well, I came here in search of you, but I figured it wouldn't be so bad to take a swim while I'm here anyway. It's probably embarrassing for her when both of us are in swimwear, as she visibly blushes and keeps stealing only fleeting glances at me. God damn. Honestly, my teeth have all fallen out, I'm afraid. My teeth are all falling out now. All the diabetes has been too much on me. I wouldn't mind if you looked at me normally, you know.
別に見たいわけじゃありません。
Oh my god, she's being tsundere as well. Top it all off. You don't have to act this shy. And well, as for me, I want to look at your straight on. Or you could show me that lovely back. That lovely back is fine too. She flushed her bright red and turned her back to me so as to hide her chest. But anyway, gotta say, her skin is fair and really pretty. Coupled with her great figure, she's basically perfect. That's why she's a model. She would be red right now. I wouldn't be surprised if her whole body would go red. Just by looking, the throbbing of my heart has grown in frequency.
浅場くん、さっきから水着。
Oh, Gomen. I guess I should have restrained myself a bit more. If we've got a snooper around trying to get a scandal shot, we'd be giving them all the ammunition they'd need. It's rather unfortunate, but I don't want to do anything against her will.
ねえ、浅場くんって普段体を鍛えたりしてるの
？Oh, sorry about that. My phone was a bit phlegmy. Nope. なんでもない。
そうなんだ。でも浅場くんって筋肉質だよね。
I assume it's all the walking to school he does. I wouldn't go as far to say I'm particularly muscular, but if you're curious, wanna touch him?
いいの？じゃあちょっとだけ触ってみてもいい？
They're getting a bit caught up in the romance. They're not being careful. Io, do as you want.
男の人ってこんな感じなんだ。
She repeatedly pokes my chest. It tickles, but at the same time, it's also rather embarrassing.
お肌も張りがあってツヤツヤで。
Why don't you just touch me a little more than that while you're at it? Like this. Executing a surprise attack, I drew her towards me and embraced her. Her hot cheek is strongly pressed against my chest. Oh my. How does it feel?
こんなところ誰かに見られたら。
Exactly. Yuma, you're getting a bit caught up in your romance. Don't worry, I'll protect you no matter what others might say. Unfortunately, no one else is here at the pool right now. Are you sure? Well, that's exactly why I dared to do something this bold in this place.
浅葉くんの心臓の音がする。トクントクンって。
Fear not, guys. If there's anything a little too much for Twitch, I've got the sensor already. She smiles as she rubs her cheek against my chest.
あ、少し鼓動が速くなったかも。
Because the girl he loves is really close. Well, I'm embracing my girlfriend who's only clad in a bikini right now. It'd be impossible not to get excited in this situation.
浅葉くん、もしかして照れてる？
Of course it is. Despite appearances, he is also a virgin. What do you think? Of course it is. Tsukushima cheerfully smiled at me as I turned my face away from her in embarrassment. That is where the adult scene would probably have been. Right, so apart from a little titty from Mio, we're all good in the censorship department. Whew, after school on Friday. Since PMC work wrapped up early today, Tsukushima and I changed into casual wear and met up downtown.
さあ、今日は遊ぶわよ。
Hanako, why are you here?
遊ぶわよじゃなくて、どうして花がいるのよ。
Like I said, why is she here?
だってあんたたちデートするんでしょ。腹立たしいからぶち壊してやるわ。
Hanako.
あのね。
I'll be the third wheel. God damn you.
それに浅場だって嬉しそうじゃない。あたしクラスの美少女が同伴するなら、悪い気はしないはずよ。
It's very unattractive when you call yourself beautiful. Quite a self-centered proclamation.
これぞ両手に花ね。もっともそっちの花はトゲがある上にしなびてて何の価値もなさそうだけど。
Seriously, Hanako, what the fuck? No objections, younger Tsukushima?
こんなところで言い合いをしても仕方ないもの。でも浅葉くんもそう思ってるの？両手に花って。
Just FYI, I think the one that she said was riveted and needs throwing away was actually Hanako. If I do this, I'll really have a rose in each hand. I wrap both my hands around her hands. She's interfering, but he's not gonna let her. In the blink of an eye, her cheeks dye red. Since she's fair-skinned, it's easy to notice when she blushes.
うわぁ、ユーリっていつもこうなの？
Like what?
だからあんたと手をつないだだけで真っ赤になってるじゃない。
見てるこっちが恥ずかしくなるっつうの。
Well, if you're getting embarrassed, you could just go.
ちょっとユーリも黙ってないでなんとか言いなさいよ。別に話すようなことは。
You don't have to pay any mind to her.
あー呆れた。あんたみたいにトークスキルゼロのネクラちゃんは男からしたら致命的につまらない女よ。
Oh, Hanako. You seem to be under under the wrong impression. Someone as timid and cute as her has the best reactions. How can you get bored of her blushes and all that stuff whenever you do something romantic with her? I wouldn't get bored.
浅葉くん、手をつなぐのはやめとこう。その花も見てるし、やっぱり恥ずかしいし。
Seems like Hanako's constant jabs spurred on her shyness. However, you have the key, not me. I grip her hands to show her that I won't let go. Hanako's really annoyed.
浅葉くんは手をつなぐのって恥ずかしくないの？周りにたくさん人がいるのに。
Absolutely not.
周りにたくさん人がいるのに。じゃないわよ、バカじゃないの。
Intercepting Tsukushima, Hanako spat that out.
自分の惚れた男と手をつないで歩くのが恥ずかしいって相手にも失礼だと思わないの？
I cannot tell if she's trying to interfere or she's trying to help.
自分のことばかりじゃなくて、そこの浅バカのことも考えてやりなさいよ。好きな子には笑顔でいてほしいに決まってるじゃないの。
One second, she's trying to ruin the mood. The next, she's trying to help the mood. I can't tell what her intentions are anymore. That's a surprise. Hanako actually said something decent there. Gotta admit, you say some nice stuff every once in a while.
だったら素直に褒めていいのよ。それとも何？私のことあがめちゃう？
But then you immediately get carried away. Though, well, it's rather clear that this means Hanako is actually worried about her sister. How about you walk next to Tsukushima too? I'd be even happy to see you twins merrily lined up, actually.
うっさい。私はそんなに安くないのよ。めんどくさいブスと一緒にあんたの横を歩くなんてごめんだわ。
Well, I never thought you'd obediently agree to that anyway.
にゃにゃ
Hanako really makes me want to bonk her. If you were in this situation, you'd probably give her a bonk and drag her away, right? You'd be a great wingman.
ねえ花、本当にずっとついてくるつもりなの？兄よ、不満？
Voice them now.
不満というか、そのどっちなのよ。私が邪魔で浅場に甘えられないならそう言えばいいじゃないの。別にそういうわけじゃ。
Oh, she's trying to be considerate.
そうやってもじもじしてれば助けてもらえると思ってるんでしょうけど、そういう甘えは全然可愛くないわよ。
The storm of nagging isn't waning today, huh?
見ててイライラすんだから仕方ないじゃないの。まさか自分が男に対してあんなかまってちゃんだったとは思わなかったわ。かまってちゃん？
Come on, Hanako. Give her a break.
それよそれ。そのかまってほしそうな上目遣い。あざといったらありゃしないわ。
Please, Hanako.
そんなつもりは。ったくどうして男ってすぐああいうのにコロンと騙されるのかしら。
Dunno. You're asking the wrong one. What Hanako said wasn't the reason I fell in love with her, so I had no way of answering that question.
ああもうやめやめ。気分が悪くなるわ。それよりこの辺にペットショップってないの？
Why a pet shop? A pet shop? What for?
太郎の餌を買いに行くの。
Is that your boyfriend? Oh, snap!
違うわよ。太郎ってのは犬。寮のそばに住み着いてる野良犬のことよ。
God damn!
野良犬？まさか花、餌付けしちゃってるの？
Jeez. To be honest, I've never seen a stray dog before. I've seen the odd dog that have escaped from their home. I remember walking to day, and there was a dog. It had a collar on, and it was just running down the street. I was just like, what's it doing? It occasionally went into the road, and I got quite worried. But it was like, I'm gonna be late for work if I worry about it. I just didn't know what to do. I assume it got found anyway, but you know.
私がしなくても学食のおばちゃんたちが残飯をあげたりしてるし、それに少しは私に懐いてきてるから可愛くなってきて。
Could it be he's the one who bit your hand?
そうそう、あれから太郎と仲良くなったのよ。
Are you sure?
あれ？でも花、フェンなんとかって名前をつけるようなことを言っていなかった？
I believe it was Fenrir.
しょうがないでしょ。おばちゃんたちがそう呼んでるみたいで、他の名前じゃ反応してくれないの。
So in other words, you're the side girl to that dog, basically. Hanako and Taro, huh? I think you guys match. Omedeto.
うるさい。あと花子って言うな。
But anyways, she should have just said so from the beginning if she came here to drop by a pet shop.
本当に犬は危なくないの？また噛まれたら大変よ。もうきちんとしつけたから大丈夫よ。それよりあんたは自分の心配でしょ。
And Yuma with a follow-up to your statement. Indeed.
どういうこと？
Sometimes it's great when you're playing a game like this and you say something that a character says straight after or answers what you just asked. It's always fun.
男なんて狼なんだから、どこかの浅バカもそのうち我慢できなくなってあんたに噛みついてくるかもよ。
I guess that's not technically untrue.
浅バくんはそんなことしないもん。
It makes me feel happy to be trusted, but on the other hand, it also stung a bit since it felt like a reminder towards myself, indeed. Keep in line or you'll lose her forever. Well, I'd never do something against her will anyway.
ま、あんたがどうなろうと関係ないけど、それより浅場、ペットショップ教えてくんない？
I thought you'd have known where a pet shop was if you've been in this town for as long as you have. Especially since you're the older sister, you've been here longer. We'll have to walk a bit. Is that alright with you?
ええ、もちろんよ。太郎のためならフルマラソンの距離だって歩いてみせるわ。
Yokata. Follow me then. Prompting Hanako, we set off, with me and Tsukishima still holding hands. And so, the three of us make our way over to the pet shop. Following that, Hanako wanted to check out accessories for her digital camera, thus we accompanied her to an electronics store. She's hijacked the whole day! After having been dragged around by Hanako for hours, we were brought to this place.
ここよ、ここ。ここが今一番ホットなデートスポットと言われてる白百合の丘。
Didn't know it had that name. As a local, it's a place I drop by every once in a while, but apparently it had somehow become a famous dating spot at some point.
デートするなら少しはそういう下調べをしておきなさいよね。どうせユーリは浅場くんの行きたいところでいいとか言うつもりだったんでしょ。
I think she is.
それはだって私そういうのわからないし。
Oh, god damn Yuri, you're so cute.
わからなかったら調べる努力をしなさい。まったく、少しは表に自分の気持ちを出しなさいよ。 男の後ろにばっかりくっついてないでさ。
I mean, yes. It would be nice to know that you're doing something you both actually want to do, rather than one-sided. A one-sided relationship is never going to last. After being told that, Tsukishima fell silent. I also keep telling her to state her feelings more openly, so that likely hit close to home.
はあ、なんか疲れたわね。朝場、あとは任せたわ。
You have some stuff to carry, so we can escort you to the dorm if you want.
キックリプー。いくら私でもこれ以上お邪魔ましする気になるかっつうの。
What is Patinsky anyway?
あと、買い物付き合ってくれてあんがとう。
Well, it was just alongside our date anyway.
はいはい、そうですか。
Oh yeah, while you're here, won't you take a picture of us?
はあ？なんでよ。
So she admits it. Yes, she does. She admits that she was tagging along, ruining the date. As a memory of our first date, I trust that you'd take a really good one.
お断りでぷー。あんなブスを取ったら私の愛しいスレイプニールが汚れるわ。つかユリ、あんたもさっさと帰ってきなさいよね。
You are twins. You have the same face. If you're calling her ugly, you're calling you ugly. So you can't call her ugly and you beautiful. It doesn't work. Ceaselessly spouting offensive lines until the end, Hanako walks away. Well, finally she's gone. I guess, for what it's worth, you can take that as her form of encouragement for her sister.
浅場くんにはいつも喧嘩ばっかり見せちゃってるね。
It's all on her, not you. Come on. She's just worried about you. Tsukishima shows me a surprised expression. If that wasn't the case, she wouldn't have specifically brought us here. Indeed, she brought you to a dating spot, and then leaves you. If that doesn't say she cares, I don't know what does. She should show it more though. She should show a more caring side though, really. Tsukishima smiles as if she herself was praised.
そうなの。あの子、本当は優しいんだよ。浅場くんに告白する前から私を励ましてくれてて。
Indeed. I find myself somewhat taken aback by the fact that the smile resembles the one I saw in the fashion magazine. She should have just taken a picture of us though.
無理だと思う。花は私を写真に撮ってくれたことは一度もないの。
Aww. So, that's so.
うん。新聞の記事でもそう。記事に書くのは生徒会のことばかりで。
Some instances actually come to mind now that she says it. When we were doing the social campaign, she also mentioned that she'd write about it as a student council activity. Besides that, if I remember correctly, the article about the PMC and student council's fusion was also pretty short.
あ、ごめんなさい。せっかく二人きりなのにこんな話をしちゃって。
Talk about whatever you want, Yuri. Yeah, that's okay. I'm already in full couple mode as it is. I show our hands that have been joined for a while. Your face is getting red. She looks so sweet with a flustered face that I can't resist poking her cheek.
プニプニしないでください。
Aww. Then how about a different spot?
他のところって。
Yes, what are you talking about? I just so happened to lower my gaze. Consequently, I ended up directing my eyes towards her chest. Likely having realized where I'm looking at, I feel her hand in mine tense up. Neither voicing approval nor disapproval, she just keeps motionlessly standing there so as to let me do whatever I want. Oh my gosh. Seeing that, I blurt out an excuse in a fluster. You know I was just kidding, ne?
冗談？本当に？
Oh, the sultry, sugary voice. Really?
でも、あそこくん、いつも私のために 我慢してくれてるよね。
She stares at me with upturned eyes.
私ね、浅葉くんに触られるのは嫌じゃないよ。でもどうしてなのかな。好きなのに怖いっておかしいよね。
Please, Yuri. Well, the truth is, I'm also afraid. You're my first girlfriend, so I just can't pin down the line between too intimate and too reserved. I constantly ask myself, how far is it okay for me to go? Whether you'd come to hate me if I did this or that. Stuff like that. Martin has wine after wrestling with a corkscrew for 5 minutes. Well, enjoy that wine.
そうなの？
But whenever I worry about this sort of thing, it also makes me digest how much I love you and how important you are to me. I'm rather sure my face is also red right now. However, I keep directly looking at her without averting my eyes. Love is really hard to grasp.
本当だね。恋って難しいよ。
As you can expect. Saying that, Tsukushima smiles.
浅葉くんも顔が真っ赤っかになってる。
Thank you for the affirmation of that. The sunlight only makes it seem that way.
私だってそうだもん。
God damn, they're both shy. We gaze at each other for a short while, then both of us simultaneously poke the cheek of the other.
浅葉くん変な顔。
Oh my god, this is so wholesome. You're one to talk.
女の子の顔にひどいことするのやめてください。
Ah, stop right there! I start to chase after Tsukushima, who let go of my hand and is now trying to run away from me. Basked in the setting sun's light, we run around on top of the hill until we are out of breath. Cute. It's this late already, huh? I imagine you would be. I wonder if there's a vending machine nearby. Same. Got it. Orange juice. I pass Tsukushima, who's sitting on a bench, a cold can of juice.
浅葉くんの分は？
I gotta admit, I never saw canned orange juice until I went to, there was like this place where I went to my, sixth form, like, lessons and went to take my test. And whenever I went there, there was like a vending machine. It had milkshakes and canned orange juice. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, I didn't know it came in a can. And there you go. The vending machine was quite the lazy bum, so I could only get to her to spit out one single can.
じゃあ浅葉くんが飲みなよ。
No, 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 no. I'm not too thirsty, so I'm good. You've got to be pretty worn out, though, with all the walking and running around. We're on the top of a hill, so naturally there was a fair amount of stairs to climb.
浅葉くんと手をつないでたからドキドキしてたのしか覚えてないよ。
Cute. Is holding hands still embarrassing?
慣れましたけど。
Then, this relationship is already making progress. It's slow, but it's progress. In order to test her claim, I grasp one of her hands.
ほら、平気でしょ？
Well, you're certainly better than before. She has turned bright red in the blink of an eye. I recognize her effort, but she's utterly lacking persuasiveness. She is, isn't she? I intently gaze into her eyes.
すみません。嘘つきました。
I knew you were. 気にしないで。
ごめんね。でも花の話を聞いて、このままじゃいけないと思って。
She said quite a lot today, so I don't know what you mean exactly.
自分のことばかりじゃなくて浅葉くんのことも考えなさいって話。好きな人には笑顔でいてほしいって、その通りだよね。
But your most natural smile will always be your best smile. No need to force it. Ah, that. There's no need to brood over it that much.
でも
Nah, if you don't drink the juice already, it'll get warm.
浅葉くん
Grasping the juice can with both of her hands, she directs a gaze which seems to try to tell me something.
ジュース半分こにしませんか？
Oh, I see what you're at, Yuri. I see what your aim is. Eh? Each of us? A half? That means she's offering to successfully drink from the same can? I'm okay with that, but are you fine with that? Of course she can't possibly be fine. According to Hanako, her personality demands neatness to the degree that she won't even use someone else's chopsticks or spoon. But she holds out the juice can to me with a serious expression.
先にどうぞ。
Oh, Yuri, you are getting bold. You don't have to force yourself to do this.
どうぞ。
Yep, the indirect kiss trope. I suppose she's intent on going through with this as she brings the can even closer to me. Hi. I'll just take a sip. I open the can by pulling the pull tab and take a sip of the orange juice. Oh, it's pretty good. Sorry, here's the rest.
もっと飲んでもいいよ。
I'll drink the rest if it turns out to be too much for you. So then you can both do it. Both have indirect kisses. Nice thinking. In response to what I said, Tsukishima blushed even more. She once again grips the can I've returned to her with both of her hands, and she takes a deep breath. She closes her eyes, then tries to bring the can to her lips, but the momentum she mustered proves insufficient as the can stops before reaching its destination. Tsukishima.
静かにしててください。今飲みますから。
Ah, that look. That look. Don't interrupt me. Another deep breath. No need to force yourself, really. Instead, let me see your face more clearly. I directly draw Tsukishima, who's staring at the can with a stern expression, closer to me. A short, lovely expression of puzzlement leaks out of her.
浅葉
While I remove her cap and glasses, I bring my face near hers as to seal her lips. Oh, nice! Our lips touched. At the same time, a short breath of surprise escapes her. Gomen, I didn't want the can's rim to steal your lips before me. Nice. Although it won't actually show them actually locking lips, which I think is disappointing. After lightly pecking at her lips several times, I alter the angle and push my lips against hers. At that instant, her body tensed up. Smoochy time! I was desperately fighting against myself to uphold reason. What I've been holding back until now dares to overspill. Damn, I can't stop! Each time my lips touch, her shoulders quiver. If I don't draw in the reins, I'm afraid I might actually push her down and go beyond kissing right here and now. Gomen, Tsukishima. Well, it can always be quite risky because soon after a kiss can result in more. I perceive her sweet, bewitching voice. I mean, people who've watched my streams before have seen this thing happen with Neko Para, haven't they? So, you know, it's not like people are unaware of the whole smooching. She has gradually come to lean on me. It feels like my mind is about to melt down. Forgetting even time, we both indulged in these sweet kisses. Cute.
ユーリテレビ見ないの？俺好きだったっしょ。
And to think, it baited us with the indirect kiss trope and went straight into the kiss. I love it. Neko Para Switch version at least dares to show actual kisses. That it does. That is true.
ねえ、朝場ってああいうのしたがらないの？
I think I forgot to read that last bit, didn't I? When I shifted my attention towards the TV, a kiss scene started to unfold on the airing drama.
ねえ、朝場ってああいうのしたがらないの？
Little does she know. There's no way I can tell her that we've been doing that earlier. After that, Asaba-kun escorted me to the dorm. During that time, I wasn't able to look at his face even once. I also didn't even remember that we talked about on the way there. However, Gomen, I didn't want the rim to steal your lips before me. These words are still reverberating in my ears. At that moment, my mind went blank. I mean, a guy like him who's cool all the time suddenly said something like that and kissed me.
ああ、がっついちゃってまあ。
Well, yes, Yuma was pretty greedy. Oh, wait, Hanukkah, you're talking about the guy on TV. Hannah says so in response to the intense kiss on the TV. How is the woman all fine being kissed like that? In my case, strength completely left my legs, rendering me unable to get up from the bench for a while.
どうしたのよ。珍しく食い入るように見てるじゃない。こういうシーン苦手じゃなかったっけ？
I'm sure it's always more different when you've experienced it yourself.
別にああいうのは不潔だわ。
Liar. That's what I've always thought until now, that I'd never ever do something like that with a guy.
ま、あんたも研究はしておいた方がいいんじゃないの？キスの下手な女ってどうかと思うし。
There's being good and bad at kissing? I had no idea. Was I good? Was I any good?
ドラマのキスで真っ赤になっちゃってやんの。
Is Hanukkah gonna learn about it? I hope she does. I want to see her reaction.
違うわよ。変な言いがかりはやめて。はあ、あんたほんとお子ちゃまね。
Indeed.
いい？キスってのは不潔じゃないのよ。ファーストキスはレモンの味がするの。レモンよレモン。大人の味ってやつね。
I do believe her first kiss was tasted like orange though, didn't it? Because of orange juice.
レモン？ま、あんたはそれを味わう前に振られてぽーいでしょうけど。
You liar. It tasted like orange, not lemon. Oh dear. You're such a sourpuss, Hanukkah. Indeed she is. Okay. That seems like a good place to wrap up.
セーブ画面よ。
A good hour and 45 minutes of Saku Saku. It's been a while. It's been a while. Well, at any rate, should I stop or should I do something else? I think.
終わりにしますか?
Would anyone like to see something short, like maybe something like a short, maybe like something like short? God, how many times am I going to say short? But at the same time, I'm getting a bit hunger fatigued right now. But if there's something I can do for an hour, I'd do it. Nah, I don't think so. Nah, I'm gonna stop. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, I'll do a bonus stream tomorrow. Don't worry. I will do that Uma Musume stream tomorrow. No, Martin. No poop cam. No. Naughty. Yeah, I'll put it on the schedule after the stream. So if you want to see when I'm going to do it, just be sure to check. I have no sport to watch tomorrow. My team don't play this weekend, and no Formula 1. So I'll have the whole afternoon free, pretty much. So yeah, check the schedule shortly after my stream ends, which will be now. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.